suspension. Although it's not too much of an important thing, it seems to attract a couple people in the suspension physics. So how do you do so? Well, let's take a look in here. We have a spring, and we have a piston. The spring is to help the piston aid its compression when it lands. Now, how exactly do you put the suspension together? Well, I'll show you. On the thin layer farthest away from the inside, this layer, we have this metal bar. Now, this is what the suspension goes on. As you can see, we have this little configuration where on this side, the spring goes, and this side, the piston. Now, they go up about it. Try and make them go up about as straight as possible to connect onto here. That'll gives it a smooth suspension area, so then it doesn't break very often. Now I could always try and have more physics to add suspension physics, like have the wheels dangle down while in the air. So we put that on here. Come on. That and like this. Come on. Yay. Alright. Oh, it's a little low, so I'll bump it up a little to 1.2. Set it on the ground, and I haven't changed that yet. We have piston length on the front a little higher than the minimum length, and this gives it that front raise when you take off. And I have it set on positional and having it not reversed, while on the other end, positional, but it is reversed, but maximum length is set to normal ride height, and minimum length is set to what you want it to compress down to under acceleration. Now let's just hope that doesn't break. Alright, and as you can tell, that usually gives it the kick in the suspension. Alright. Now what about something else? Is there other ways to do it? Well, suspension, not too so sure, but what happens if you have it set on different things? Like this, the forwards and backwards. What'll that do if you have it set to that? Well, it just have a consistent suspension spring, so see, as you can see, the suspension like this, the slightest bit of gas press will immediately have the suspension all the way up, but that's not exactly what you want. Even if they just have it like slightly on here, the suspension will be fully raised and not really have any reaction to any different presses of R2. Now, what does speed scale have anything to do with? Actually, I haven't tested speed scale, so let's try it. Not one shot. Speed scale. Let's test speed scale. Okay. I don't think that's what we want at all. Alright, not speed scale. And probably not. So, let's just keep it on positional, so then we can get the best performance out of our suspension.